It's a perfect movie to do for this month, and I thought it would be great to talk about it. So we're going to do a non spoiler review of Captain America 4: New Brave New World. Look, tomorrow, if you're going to see this, tomorrow we're going to do episode, I don't know what, 6, 7 of Friendly Spider-Man. But after that review,
I don't want to do a non-spoiler or anything. Who cares about spoilers?
all right. Well, so we'll just do a mini review on the Captain America Brave New World in this section, and kind of see how our thoughts are before we do a big one for tomorrow, after we're done with Spider-Man review. So Jeff, we seen the film this week. Actually, I want to have to tell you, I saw this film the second time tonight, actually, before this live review. And so, what's your thoughts? You think the reshoots was as bad as people were thinking? What's your your thoughts finding seeing this film? Is it mid tier, high tier of an MCU film? Go ahead.
Oh, it's definitely mid-tier. It's not a high-level MCU film at all. It has a lot of holes. I'll put it to you that way. And we can go down the line, but I mean, it just a lot of the stuff you're hearing like from other people on YouTube, from like the word on the street on the film, what you're hearing for people what people are griping about with the movie.
Yeah.
Those are legitimate things. You know what I'm saying? Like, the movie can be choppy. There's some bad CGI at times. I don't like the new Falcon that much, really. I don't like his costume. I don't really think he added a lot to the movie, really, to be honest with you, like as the sidekick or whatever. I don't know that I want to see him like in the Avengers or anything like that, like immediately. Like I don't know that he deserves it. The screen time, like for characters like Sidewinder, he just didn't get enough screen time in the film to be able to like really like have a solid role.
No.
The Red Hulk stuff was good. Sam Wilson was good. Captain America was good. Like Anthony Mackie did a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chick character, they could have had her. She could have not been in the movie, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh my god. Yeah. The Black Widow chick, the
yeah,
Rock.
Ruth or whatever. Ruth.
Yeah. Ruth Sabath. Yeah.
That
was.
She was supposed to be Sabra, but they changed her because of the Israel-Palestine stuff.
Yeah, they were just. Yeah, I'm with you. It's a mid-tier film. I saw it the second time. I thought it was better in the second time to watch it because I already knew now like the plot and all that. It's actually a really fun movie. I have to say, it's a fun movie, but it's not the greatest super MCU film we have. It's like, as you were saying before, it has a lot of plot holes, and like for me, it's not a Captain America film. It's a sequel to The Incredible Hulk that's like 17 years old. And like why you're doing that, right? Because people don't know about the leader and all that, and I think the trailers, like the trailers, like everyone know, like you and I know about the leader, but like no one knows about the leader. So it's so weird. You try to make this like a twist. Same thing with the Red Hulk stuff. Like we saw so many.
Who the hell's gonna know who Sidewinder is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and speaking of that, like you got a Gene Exposito, who's a great actor, and I like his scenes as the Sidelander, whatever character, the Serpent leader. But he was barely in the film, and you can tell that was the reshoots for the film, if you know all that background, which we'll talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, they added it. They brought him in. They brought him in like last minute to add a component to the film.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like he's a great actor. Have you seen Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? Like he's a good as a villain. I just don't know why you need him in this film. Yeah, I agree with the special effects. The effects were kind of wonky and like several scenes. But the Red Hulk stuff was really good. Like that that effect was great. It was consistent. Like it was good. Um, it was just the other things that like looked really bad. Like you could tell they were in like a green screen. Like when Sam was talking to the Red Hulk and like when he was trying to calm him down, you could tell that he was like on a stage and like a green screen. Like you could tell that was a reshoot. Um, yeah. Then the whole Black Widow, that like Ruth character, like you could tell she was a reshot character. Why do you need her? Like you could easily cut her out because you could tell like a lot of her stuff was cut out for like for the film. I mean, it could have easily worked her as a mutant. Like it's weird. Like you brought in Adamantium in this film, and like you bring this like random chick who is a mutant, right? Like make the big deal of her as a mutant. Like come on, like make her mutant, use some powers, right? So I didn't understand why they changed her to be like a ex widow and all that. Like that was so unnecessary. And I'm sorry, I couldn't see her
Yeah,
as
they should have just made her Sabra from the comics.
yeah, Sabro or like just keep her as a mutant, right? Like you're trying to bring the mutants in the MCU, right? Um, yeah, so that was just it was just weird. And I like the actress, but like I don't know, she was too short and like I don't know, I just couldn't take her seriously as like as a widow.
She's really short.
Yeah, like what 4 feet or something like that. I heard.
The actress has some kind of health medical problem or whatever or something like that where she didn't grow, like
Oh,
as a kid.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, but yeah,
Like her growth was stunted.
yeah. What I saw is she had like a kidney cancer or something like that. I heard, but anyway, yeah, something like that. She, had some like growth problems or something like that. What else? Yeah, Torres. Torres was in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he was great in that show. And
But once again, like you said, who saw that really? We saw
I
it. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
because we covered it. You know what I'm saying? But like not everybody saw that. Not everybody saw that. So
no,
not
no,
everybody's going to know who some of these characters are.
yeah, no, I understand. No, no,
And why didn't they just bring back Sharon Carter? You know what I'm saying? Like instead of having that fucking Ruth chick, why didn't they just bring back Sharon Carter? Like what the fuck happened to her?
yeah, and or Bucky. Like I mean, you could easily use Bucky in this film.
They had Bucky in the film. Bucky was in the movie.
Yeah, but I meant like I like Bucky and Sam's relationship. Like I kind of wish we had more of that in this movie, because like the whole Taurus thing like was okay, but it wasn't as strong as Bucky and Sam's relationship. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of wish we had Bucky here.
That's what I'm saying. That the Torres character really just didn't do a lot. Really, I think he was supposed to be some kind of comic relief, but he doesn't really. He's not funny.
No, I didn't think his jokes were great. I felt like they were the cliche jokes that we've seen so many times. Like I mean his dancing when people didn't see him being those three guys in the beginning, like that was not funny. Like that was such an obvious joke. I thought the ending when he was talking to Sam about like him wanting to be like Sam, when he was growing up to be a hero, like I liked that scene. I thought we need more of that. Um was it the one character I like in this film was Bradley. Isaiah Bradley. I thought he was the best thing about this movie. Like Kurt Lumbly was really great in this film. I kind of wish the movie was more on him because like he's the reason that the whole plot was moving along. And so like I don't know why we needed the whole like the whole Critical Oak stuff. Like just use that Isaiah Bradley character to move forward.
Yeah, and that whole battle scene with like the Japanese fighter jets and everything at the like celestial like creature or whatever at the ocean deal, that was not very well done. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not high level action at all.
No.
It just wasn't.
No.
It just wasn't high level. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, it wasn't to the same level as like Captain America films in the past have delivered. You know what I mean?
No, I agreed. I see this because like Sam doesn't have his super soldier formula, like the super soldier stuff. It makes the action scene so like not spectacular. Like the hand combat.
What did you think of his powers and everything? Like, he had the ability to do the Black Panther like stuff with it, where he can charge up energy now and like this and do the blasts.
I mean, look, he doesn't have the super soldier powers, so I mean, okay, he has the Wakanda tech, so at least he's useful. But still, like, I think I kind of agree with you. You were talking about like I don't get why Sam doesn't have the super soldier stuff because like he's easy to like defeat the Hulk like that. And I don't know. I feel like they wrote themselves in the corner, not having him have these powers. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
he should have taken he probably should have taken the super soldier serum. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been the smart thing to do.
yeah, and I didn't like that they made a joke about it. like he's like, damn it, I hate you, Bucky. I should have taken the the super soldier formula. It's like, yeah, because you're beating up the Red Hulk stuff. Yeah, I was fine with the whole like the Black Panther like sorbing thing. Like that was fine. Like I was kind of surprised he didn't have that for the first time in the show. Um, uh, Harrison Ford as General Thunderbolt Ross.
He was okay.
Oh
He was
really?
okay.
I
He
like
was all
him.
right.
He was the best thing about this movie. I think he was the best thing in this movie. I like there's some things that were over the top. Like when he gets angry is so funny. Like when he had the mustache when they were. By the way, the exposition in this movie was so bad when they were trying to like catch us up with the Incredible Hulk stuff. It was so funny. We saw like the scene where he had the mustache and like he like I don't know what he did. Like he pushed that like Toyo thing, and that was so funny. And then apparently they know that Betty Ross was the ex girlfriend of Bruce Brenner. I'm like, how the hell do you know that? Like did Bruce Brenner talk about like I'm not with Betty Ross? Anyway, oh my god, and Sidney Bader Ross was great. I like Liv Tyler. I like the Incredible Hulk movie a lot. But like I don't know, it was kind of weird to see her in the ending, and like it almost felt like
Oh
they put
yeah.
some
I
CGI
like
on her face.
I like that Incredible Hulk movie too. It's a good movie.
Yeah. So I'm happy that they pay off the like the storylines from that movie, but I kind of wish we did that with both movies.
The whole thing with the Liv Tyler, but bringing back Liv Tyler for that little like bullshit at the end, like they could have not even had her in the movie. Like that was kind of stupid.
Yeah. I mean, if
Bringing
she
her,
was in,
bringing her in last minute like that. You know what I mean? Like like at the end of the movie like that. Come on.
yeah. I mean, before that scene, we had her talking to Thunderbolt in the phone. I mean, she was there before that, so but yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that was like
You're right. You're right. She did talk to him on the phone. You're right.
yeah, so I mean I'm fine with them. I just think because it's been so many years, it's like what else you gonna like if this movie was had like a strong vision, I think Betty could be more in this film. But yeah, and then we got the post credit scene. It was okay. I mean, it's just like just telling us that oh we're going to the Avengers films with the multiverse theme, and like Sam is going to rebuild the Avengers. Like okay, that's the post credit scene. What do you think about the Lear as a villain? I like the Lear in
Uh,
the
he
I
didn't get enough screen time, and I'm not even really sure what his point was supposed to be in the film. Really, like I don't know.
yeah. So like, so I mean, first off, Tim Blake Nelson, great actor.
They kind of just crammed him into the movie.
Yeah, I feel like his scenes as well were like reshoots. Like the Lear is like very angry at Ross because he's been captured by General Ross to like build all these weapons and all that over the years, and like he helped him become the president, right? In exchange, apparently Ross was going to release him, which didn't happen. So he's very angry at Ross. So he's doing this like mastermind thing of like turning down Ross' reputation as the president. So that's why he's trying to destroy the image of the Thunderbolt Ross character, and that's a good villain plot. But like because we don't know the leader as well, it's kind of hard to understand his motivation that quickly. And because like he was very mad that like when he was talking to Sam towards the end of the film before he had to go to Washington to stop the Red Hulk, the leader screamed because they stopped the whole battle of the celestial thing from the Eternals, and because he really wanted Ross to become the Hulk in that point, but he didn't do that. So now that's going to happen in the White House and all that. So like that's why he really wanted to do like that's his evil plot, just try and destroy the whole Thunderbolt Ross image and like his reputation as like the war hero and all that. What else? I like Bucky's cameo. I was happy to see Bucky. So that was good to see him there. What else? Anything else to say about this movie? I think it's okay movie. I mean, it's mid tier.
No, I'll save it for
Yeah,
for tomorrow night.
yeah. So like again, it's okay film, folks. Check it out. It's a mid tier film. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's not as like we're not gonna do ranking, but like it's not as bad as Ant-Man, the Ross Twee, Ant-Man.
It's better than Ant-Man 3, most definitely.
Yeah, it's better than Thor: Love and Thunder. Thank goodness. I thought this was way better than that film, Thor 4.
Yeah, it's better than Thor 4.
Yeah, and you and I like.
It's better than the Marvels.
Yeah, it's better than the Marvels. Yeah, but it's not as good as like No Way Home, Deadpool, Wolverine last year, or Guardians. Like it's not up there. No, so it's not like that. I'll rate it as a 6 out of 10. I think it's decent. It's okay. It's just like a mid tier film. Your rating, sir?
I don't know. Like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, it's decent. Yeah. So that's our ratings, folks. Well, that's a wrap of our show here, folks. I hope you guys enjoy our Captain America: Brave New World review. As a before, we're gonna review it tomorrow night after the Spider-Man review. So we're gonna have a more full discussion on what we like and dislike in the film. So this is just a brief discussion of this film over my channel. But that's all. But thank you, Jeff, for joining us today. No plugs here because everyone knows what we're gonna have tomorrow, sir. So I want to say thank you everyone for joining us today on Andreas Pop Culture Talk on the Boogie Nights film, the 1997 film classic. Jeff, brother, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Hey, I'm always happy to be here, brother.
Thank you, sir. So for this dude, let me put my logo and then we head out now. Hold on, let me put this up. Goddamn. Right here.